Welcome to Linguaverse. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bonjour à tous et bienvenue dans notre podcast pour apprendre le français. Hello everyone and welcome to our French Learning Podcast. Je m'appelle Avery.
Et moi, c'est Mélodie. Nous sommes ravis de vous retrouver pour l'épisode 6.
Oui, épisode 6 déjà. Dans les derniers épisodes, on a appris beaucoup de choses. On a parlé des salutations, comment commander dans un café, demander son chemin.
Exactement. Et la dernière fois, on a parlé de la routine quotidienne et de l'heure. C'était très utile pour parler de notre journée.
C'est ça, on a vu comment décrire ce qu'on fait tous les jours. Mais maintenant qu'on sait parler du présent, on va faire un petit pas en avant.
Un pas vers le futur. Today, we're going to learn how to talk about our plans. We're moving from daily routines to what we're going to do soon. C'est une étape très importante pour avoir de vraies conversations.
Absolument. Talking about plans is how you make friends and organize your life. Alors, pour commencer, on va écouter une petite conversation très simple. Mélodie, ça te va?
Oui, parfait. Allons-y.
Salut Mélodie, ça va?
Salut Avery, ça va bien, merci. Et toi? Qu'est-ce que tu fais ce soir?
Ce soir, je vais au cinéma. Et toi?
Ah, super! Moi, je vais manger au restaurant avec des amis.
Bonne soirée alors!
Merci, à toi aussi.
Voilà, une conversation courte et très naturelle. Maintenant, on va la décortiquer, phrase par phrase. Let's break it down, line by line.
Oui. Alors, la première question importante était « Qu'est-ce que tu fais ce soir ?»
Let's repeat that slowly. Qu'est-ce que tu fais ce soir?
This means « What are you doing tonight ?» Qu'est-ce que tu fais literally means what is it that you do, but it's the most common way to ask what are you doing, and ce soir means tonight or this evening.
C'est la question clé pour demander les plans de quelqu'un. And my answer was, ce soir, je vais au cinéma.
This means tonight I am going to the cinema. The key part here is je vais. This is the magic phrase we're going to focus on today. It's how you say I am going to.
Exactly. And then I asked you, et toi? Which means, and you? And your answer was?
Moi, je vais manger au restaurant avec des amis. Which means, me, I am going to eat at a restaurant with some friends.
Right. You see the pattern again? Je vais manger. I am going to eat. You take je vais and you just add the action. Super simple.
It really is. This structure is called le futur proche in French, the near future, because it's for plans that are happening soon. But you don't need to remember the grammar name. Just remember the structure.
Okay, let's look at that structure. It's incredibly useful. To say what you are going to do, you need two things. First, you start with je vais. This comes from the verb aller, which means to go. Je vais means I go or I am going.
And the second part is just the action verb in its original form, what we call the infinitive. For example, manger, to eat, regarder, to watch, lire, to read. You don't change the verb at all.
So, if you want to say I am going to watch a movie, you take je vais and the verb to watch is regarder. So, je vais regarder un film.
Je vais regarder un film. Perfect. What if you want to say I am going to read a book?
That would be je vais and the verb to read is lire. So, je vais lire un livre.
Exactement. C'est aussi simple que ça. It's just like in English. I am going plus to do something. Je vais plus faire quelque chose.
Now, to make our sentences more precise, we need to add time expressions. We already saw ce soir. What are some other useful ones, Melody?
Of course. So we have aujourd'hui, which means today. Let's say it together. Aujourd'hui.
Aujourd'hui. Right. A bit tricky to spell, but easy to use. Aujourd'hui, je vais travailler. Today, I am going to work.
Then we have a very important one. Demain. It means tomorrow. Répétez après moi. Demain.
Demain. For example, demain, je vais faire du sport. Tomorrow, I'm going to do sports.
And for plans a little further away, we can use ce weekend, this weekend. Easy. It sounds like English. Répétez, ce weekend.
Ce weekend. So I can say, ce weekend, je vais voir des amis. This weekend, I'm going to see some friends.
Parfait. So we have aujourd'hui, demain, ce soir, et ce weekend. You can put these at the beginning or the end of the sentence. It's flexible.
Okay, now it's time for our listeners to practice. This is the most important part. We want you to speak out loud. Are you ready?
Allez-y. So I'm going to say a sentence in English, and we'll give you a moment to try to say it in French. Then Avery will give the correct answer. First one, I am going to stay at home.
The answer is, je vais rester à la maison. Rester is to stay. Let's say it again. Je vais rester à la maison.
Très bien. Next one, tomorrow I am going to visit Paris.
And the French is, demain, je vais visiter Paris. Répétez. Demain, je vais visiter Paris.
Fantastique. Last one, this weekend I am going to sleep. Maybe after a long week.
The verb to sleep is dormir. So the sentence is, ce weekend, je vais dormir. Let's repeat. Ce weekend, je vais dormir.
Excellent work. Now, a question for you, our listener. Qu'est-ce que vous allez faire ce weekend? What are you going to do this weekend? Try to answer out loud. Start with je vais.
Great job. It's okay if it's not perfect. The important thing is to try. Okay, now that we're comfortable, let's listen to a slightly longer conversation. You'll see it uses the same structures, just with a bit more detail.
Oui, écoutez bien.
Alors, Mélodie, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire ce week-end?
Samedi, je vais visiter un musée le matin. Et l'après-midi, je vais faire les courses.
Ah, intéressant. Et dimanche?
Dimanche, je vais rester à la maison. Je vais regarder une série et peut-être lire un livre. Et toi?
Moi, je vais voir ma famille. On va manger ensemble.
C'est super ça.
So, did you understand the main ideas? Melody mentioned visiting a museum, visiter un musée, and grocery shopping, faire les courses.
And on Sunday, dimanche, I'm going to stay home, rester à la maison, watch a series, regarder une série, and read a book, lire un livre.
And you might have noticed a new phrase from me. I said, on va manger ensemble. On va is like we are going to. It's very common in spoken French. On va manger ensemble means we are going to eat together.
That's a great one to know. So, je vais is for I, and on va is for we. You see, the logic is the same. It's really just building blocks.
All right, that was a lot of new information, but you all did great. Let's do a quick recap of the most important phrases from today's episode.
That's a great point, Avery. We've covered je vais for I and on va for we. But what about other people? The verb aller is a bit irregular, so it's good to know all its forms to talk about anyone's plans.
Okay, first, the key question to ask someone about their plans. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? What are you going to do?
C'est une excellente idée, Avery. Let's go through them all. It's really useful. So for you, singular informal, you say tu vas. Répétez, tu vas.
And the magic formula to answer is je vais plus the action. For example, je vais manger.
Don't forget the useful time expressions. We learned ce soir,
Ce soir,
demain,
demain.
et ce weekend.
And finally, the phrase for we, on va, as in on va aller au restaurant, we are going to go to the restaurant.
That's it. You now have the essential tools to start making plans in French. This is a huge step. Practice with a friend, or just practice out loud by yourself. Describe what you are going to do tomorrow.
Yes, practice is everything. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 6. We hope it was helpful.
And join us for the next episode. Now that we know how to make plans, what happens when we travel? In episode 7, we're going to learn how to check into a hotel and handle some common travel situations.
Ooh, that sounds exciting and very useful. Until then, keep practicing.
Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.
Thanks for joining us on French Conversations for Beginners. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes. See you next time.